Push up on me like traffic. Wine, leaf it up and break your back up like I. Or if you tear it up and stretch it fantastic.
What it is Vanglorious. Welcome back to another video. Big shout out to all of you who support, like, comment, and subscribe. You know I love to see that. So today, I got a little something different. So we're not really doing a review per se, but we're gonna be checking out the things that I did pick up. I guess it would be 2 weeks. I've been sitting on these since last week, I think. I don't know, I'm losing track of time. Lots been happening. So, I got 3 pairs of shoes here. 2 foam runners and 1 pair of Clay Brown 500s. Now, I kind of want to talk about the Clay Browns first. So, we're gonna hop right into this. So, 500s, behind on the top. And the size is really irrelevant because these are gonna be for resale. If you watched the What's Cooking episode, my last one, you'll see that this was one that I was not banking on getting. Neither were the foams unless they were for resale. But I happened to luck up. Shout out to Lumen AIO. Hell of a bot. Super excited to have that. Yeah, it kills easy supplies. So I'm super stoked to be cooking on the bot again. So these are what these look like. Now, my first impression of these when I did open up the box just to check them out is that these don't look terrible, to be honest. And I could be jaded because this is a smaller size, because this is a size 8. So I feel like these 500s primarily look good for women. I'm sure the all black ones make your foot look a little bit small, so maybe that's why both men and women love the utility black version of these. But for a brown, this isn't too bad. I mean, it's better than I thought it would be. It's not like the mauve brown, but it's pretty close in the hit of it. So you'll see some of the rubberized. And I don't know if you guys have watched, or rather I should say, if you haven't watched my 500 high videos, you should check them out. And I'm sure you'll be pleased at what you'll see, especially with the differences. You see, this is a little bit more low-key, rather than the high is like extremely bulky. This doesn't seem nearly as bulky, so that's pretty nice. There's really no need to take the second shoe out because it's the same thing. So that's with the 500s. Now I'm noticing on the resale market, these are doing shit. So my advice to anybody who is looking to resell these, if you picked up for retail, hold them. Just hold them. Exercise the patience and hold them. Unless, honestly, you just have fire in your pocket and it's burning and you need to unload these, then sure, why not? But outside of, you know, the prices right now, just hold them. And a lot of this advice is coming from watching how the market is going, and also a big shout out to Jumpin' Man Chris, because he just put out a video about slides in particular, and I'm gonna segue to those in a second. So Jumpin' Man Chris was talking about the slides and the foam runners, and how, you know, usually at these sneaker cons, it's a quick seller. And even when I go to places like Clientele and other resale shops or consignment shops, like, you see the prices of these foam runners and you see the prices of the slides, and they're all crazy. They're like, then they're almost as expensive as like some like sought after J's that are like GR, but like everyone wants them, like UNCs and stuff like that. They're like in $350, $400 range. And it's crazy because you know that these retail underneath $100. So it's a wild time that we live in, but I digress. In this instance, what we got here, and I'm just playing with the sticker that comes on the side. So these are the pair of the Vermilion Reds. So these are in a size 10, actually. I was able to hit on the day of release, so that was a good feeling. So on the inside of the box, you'll see foam. It's like inverted instead of it being on the outside. Oh, these are not the Vermilions. Sorry, these would be the Ochres. So these came out the same day. But these are a restock. So if you pay attention to foams, you'll know that these Ochres are actually a restock. These are not a brand new release. So the prices on these have dropped, but in the odage of what Jumpin' Man Chris is saying, these are gonna probably jump up in price by next summer. So the fact that I'm probably gonna hang on to these for multiple months at a time, I mean, it's gonna suck, but it's not like they're my size and I'm missing out on wearing them. Like, these literally aren't my size and I don't wanna wear these shoes. So in a way, it's kind of beneficial, because if it creeps up to the $300 price range, or as you can see, the mineral blues are pretty pricey now. The first color, I think the Ararat of the foam runner, is damn near $500, $600, and that's on a spread. The premium is over 500% at this point. So when you really think about it, holding these, something that costs $80, is more beneficial to you. So for all my people out there who don't necessarily rock these but are reselling or collecting these, hang on to them, because your $80 is going to maybe turn into 5 times more or 10 times more, depending on how hype or how likely they are to get restocked or not. So being that this is a restock, this is going to take more time to jump up in price. So I'm expecting by next summer to be somewhere by the $250 to $300 range. These are actually the Vermilion Reds. So these came in a size 9. And sizing is important too. If you guys are into reselling, you have to pay attention to sizing. I like staying with safe sizes because sizes like 9 and 10 are very abundant, but the bigger sizes like 10 to 13, 13 and a half, 14, I mean, like, if a person with that big of a foot, and I'm saying that if you're a size 11, you have a huge foot, and I'm a size 12, so like, I'm just speaking for the general public. If you're in that size demographic, in theory, you're gonna be paying more for shoes, because like bigger sizes are just more expensive, whereas the base size is the same thing. So would it have been more beneficial to get a size like, I don't know, 4 to 6 for the ladies? Sure, but you know, I'm botting, so you don't really get a choice. I mean, whatever you hit is what you hit. And I mean, I'm not that good enough at botting while I'm finessing the exact sizes, because it's a game of probability either way. But it's, you know, usually you're just happy to be able to hit, especially knowing that there's hundreds of thousands of people running at the same time. Just knowing that you can hit consistently is more paramount than sizing, especially with something like this, because, you know, everybody wants these. Everybody wants them. So it's to the point now where it's in your best interest to just do your best to get a pair and then hold them. Now, everyone knows that's into Yeezys that the last red Yeezy that came out were the Red October. So these are all red. These came out in October and they're foam. So the hottest silhouette for Yeezy, the most profitable silhouette for Yeezy, and the most, I wouldn't say iconic, but the most relevant color for a legendary shoe that previously released. So it's got a lot going for it. If these do not restock, these could be up there with the Ararats in price, maybe even more. By next summer, these should be a big deal again, because whoever slept and didn't get these and are kind of waiting till then, it's going to be a rat race, because I'm sure the stock is going to be hefty on these, but there are probably a lot of people that are panic selling right now because they're not doing the prices that they thought they would do because of the whole Red October theme. So I'm willing to bet by next summer, like $300 to $400, or maybe $350 to $400. But if they do not restock them, if they restock them, I gotta unload them. I'm gonna be like the rest of the angry people that get these shoes and they buy them up, and then they turn around and get restocked like 3 or 4 months later, and then the prices tank because people panic sell. But that's how this market goes. So that's really what I got for today. There's not much to talk about with these. I mean, outside they're very soft. I heard they're super comfortable. If you are looking to buy for personal, you should go full size up. Apparently these ran smaller than the last color. Not maybe the Ochre. I guess they ran smaller than the Ochre, but rule of thumb, just go a full size up. That's just how the Yeezy brand's doing stuff these days. So I can't really tell you from personal experience, because like I said, these are not for me. These are for resale. So Full size up if you're going for personal. That's the consensus I'm getting from a lot of other people who are rocking for personal. So that's really all I have today. Hopefully you guys found this a little informative. This is more or less for the reseller people. I'm not sure if a lot of you are tuning into the channel. I know I do have a lot of Yeezy fanatics that do follow me, and they are into personal opinion on personal wear shoes. So this is a little different, and I'm not going to be doing this very often, but just to kind of give you an update other than what the other big people are saying, this is my take on it too. So hopefully you liked it. Like, comment, subscribe, show me some love. You know, I love to see it. You know, I love to feel it. You know, I like to hear you guys down in the comment box because we are shooting in the gym together. So holiday season's coming up. Make sure you be safe, save some booty cash money, and take care. Peace.